So I am a cognitive psychologist, and that means I think about the processes of the mind, processes of emotions, processes of the body too. I mean, we are a one collective system, of course. Cannot really separate thoughts, feelings, and sensations. And in 2022, I did co-found this company, Joyous Public Benefits Corporation. Now, what a PBC means is it is a signal to potential shareholders that we put our mission above shareholder value. And our mission in particular is mental wellness, accessible, affordable. And so we do prescribe a protocol of very low dose ketamine. So people may have heard of higher dosing ketamine, which is, it's a beautiful thing. You can do it with your sublingual, you can do it with intramuscular, or very commonly people go into IV clinics and get it straight into their bloodstream. And the higher dose stuff it's a journey. You're not really a participant. Your psyche is going to go where it wants to go, and you can get things out of it that it wants to get, and that's great. But this is a different animal. I actually have my little pack here. I am a patient as well as the co-founder. And so these are much lower doses. This is what our medicine looks like. It is placed between gum and cheek up here, kind of like tobacco snuff, I guess. But the state that people then achieve, as you use the word psycholytic, that's exactly the right term. It's not a psychedelic, it's a psycholytic state. So the difference there is what psychologists or psychiatrists refer to as being fully oriented. You know who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. So the psycholytic ketamine state is one, because it's a dissociative, that can be described as like spacious. It's almost bigger than your body. All right, you have a sense of who you are, and with this medicine at these doses, you can get to a state where you kind of feel like there's a psychological distance, and it's quite literal. There's a distance between yourself and the sensations of your bodies, the sensations of your nervous system. And as we've kind of come to understand over the last 10 to 20 years, what negative emotions are, effects of trauma, effects of attachment wounding, they tend to be carried in the nervous system, and they manifest as unpleasant bodily sensations, right? And these are things that we want to avoid feeling. When you feel depressed, it's like a feeling of heaviness and sickness. You feel anxious, it's a different kind of sickness, it's like a unpleasant, buzzy sensation in your body. You just kind of want to escape it. And trauma, of course, whenever it's evoked through the concepts that we associate with our traumas, and we're talking about big traumas or little traumas, like little t traumas, developmental trauma, not being seen by your parents, not being accepted by your grade school community, whatever it is that really hurt you, even though it's not considered big T trauma like abuse, like assault, like war, it still makes a significant impact on your well-being. So what ketamine allows is a spaciousness from these experiences that leads to a couple of different things happening simultaneously. One is that we often understand that in order for a sensation to resolve, like a sensation associated with our traumas, with our psychological angst, it needs to be fully felt. And as we said, there's like a resistance to feeling these extremely unpleasant sensations most of the time. With ketamine and that spaciousness, you can feel them. I had a psychologist that we work with, a LCSW actually, a social worker, a clinical social worker, say it's like a blanket of safety that kind of covers my patients, my clients, as I work with them, and they're able to go there in a way that they can't before. So we do a couple of things at Joyous. One is we just prescribe straight to the patient themselves if they're a good fit. We have the medical monitoring here, the medical verification of any contraindications, psychiatrically, medically, contraindicated medications. That there aren't too many, by the way. It plays nicely with a lot of different medications. So you can take it straight as a patient and do your own work. And recently, we also decided to launch this program, Joyous for Therapists, which is a free collaboration program with licensed clinicians who want to understand how to bring this into their own sessions with their patients. And what we've seen is really exciting, really huge breakthroughs in therapy.